Quick trade review here for the ticker BIIB. Basically, just going to be going over why I traded the stock today, how I found the stock, and the mental process whilst trading the stock. So basically, talking about profit targets, how to scale out, where I place my stop loss, etc. Stuff like that. So before we actually go on to the alert and why I alerted the trade, let's just have a look at this daily chart quick. So the stock did gap up, like a huge gap up, all the way from $196 all the way to $283, purely from news. A little bit excessive. I did call it on the day it gapped up. I literally said this gap up is a little bit excessive. You may as well go short, and the stock literally fell from open all the way to 266. So you could have made a really good short on that trade. I didn't personally take it because I'm not familiar with these setups. I usually use small resistances, and I was at least waiting for this resistance up here to be tested before I did go short, and that didn't actually happen. It just ended up crashing out the gates. But anyways, that is not why I traded the stock. The reason I traded the stock is because it obviously gapped up. The second day, we saw a hammer candle, or this kind of spinning top, a decent lower wick on it, so buyers are stepping up, and it was right near this key support. So we had the recent swing low of this little downtrend, little pivot, right? The swing high, another key support or resistance even, but also we had this bullish candle which came in, and then that also held as support as well. So today we were looking for the stock to actually test and hold these levels, and that is basically what we looked for. So if we just go off my replay so you can see today's candle, this is basically what we saw. Also, I just want to highlight quickly, it was actually a volume gap as well here. So this area just here, huge volume gap. And what does that mean? It basically means that if the price does actually go through this volume gap, it's more likely to fall straight through than to hold and start consolidation in the middle. So basically what I was thinking was that if it does dip down and hold this support levels, it's at a great level, as it is just on the edge of this volume gap. So buyers were more likely to step up. So that is basically my thesis behind this trade. As you can see, bullish candle, green tick. We actually done pretty well on this trade. So let's just break it down on the 3-minute chart real quick. So this is the chart we was working with. Let's take off the volume profile. We drew some little trend lines like so, right? So it was like, yep, falling wedge, green tick, because bull's going to be stepping up at this one. I was watching this, I saw it go all the way down, and I was going to add shares down here, but I was like, oh, I better just wait for confirmation, in which I did. I was trading on the 3-minute at a time. So anyways, let's get on to the alert. So I said, day trade alert, ticker BIIB, long trade, enter between 258 and 261. So if we just turn on my... Oh no, we didn't actually use this for that trade. So 258 and 261, which is basically this level here. 258 is all the way down here, and 261 is just here. Right. So we added somewhere around here in this little green zone, more so to the top end because I alerted it quite late. It was at 318, basically on this consolidation candle right here. So yeah, the stop loss was below. I put my stop loss at 257. Basically, I put it very close to this recent pivot, only because of this one reason. I saw a doji on the 1-minute come in, which, ticks a very big green tick for a strong demand / pivot level, as it is a doji, and also price did gap up from this doji / it's just a very bullish long-legged spinning top candle. So I put my stop loss below there, added within this little consolidation range here, right? If we go back to the 3-minute, and let's talk it through again. So basically, I saw a falling wedge, just like this, right? I saw price dip below the support, right? So I knew for a fact, it's more of like a gut instinct, but I knew that bidders were going to step up at that level. So I was waiting for that to happen, and then I added on the retracement, which is why I got in just here. You can also take a note at this massive selling movement here, and the fact that it's not really powered by that much volume, so it's just very weak selling. So buyers were going to step up at some point, and then obviously they did just below. I gave 3 profit targets for the trade, one at 264, one at 265, and one at 270, all of which are hit. So very successful trade, and high today is currently 271.72. So that's basically it. Now obviously if you want to, obviously for this trade you do need to relate back to the support on the dailies, because it does hold. I mean, on the daily chart, that the swing pivot levels, they do hold. So if you are a support and demand trader, supply and demand trader like myself, then obviously bear in mind the daily levels, because they are so key when day trading stocks like this. And stocks like this are really are just my favorite, because they've got high volume, they've got a lot of eyes looking, because they move such a colossal amount out of this huge gap up. So it's got a lot of eyes. People want to see a bounce. People want to see this thing continue and not just continually sell off. Right, so you just got to think about that. Now I wouldn't say they're rare to come by, but they're just they don't come around that often. So it's just worth playing these stocks in either. I mean, you're potentially going to get more of these setups within earnings season, because obviously earnings can make prices jump or fall, like we've seen with BIIB. That's fell off the earth the past few weeks. But yeah, that's basically it for this video. Hope you guys learned something. I will be making more of these trade reviews, and of course, if you want to get these trade ideas on your phone, on your desktop, whatever you're using, for free, you'll get my trades. Obviously, go down to the link in the description and just join our Discord, and then you'll find this little page here where you can literally just click the little free emoji, and you'll start getting free alerts on your device by me. You haven't got to say hello or anything in the chat, although it would be quite nice if you drop by. But if you just want the free alerts, then that's fine. Even if you just wanted to join, maybe paper trade my alerts for a little bit, and then start jumping on them, then that's really, really cool. You can learn from that. But yeah, that's basically it. Hope you guys like the video. I will be making a few more of these, like I said, and a pre-market plan will be out on Monday. I will start doing bullish and bearish / long and short ideas for all stocks going into next week. I think next week can be quite bullish with this consolidated at the lows throughout this week. I mean, a lot of people did think that we was going to see a major trend reversal, which I think is necessary, but considering it's consolidating, considering it's actually holding the lows, I think we're more likely to start making a move back up next week than to not. But anyways, that is basically it, guys. Hope you guys learned something from the video, and make sure to like, because it does help me out. Right, take care.